Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be touring a brand new listing that's about to hit the market, located right here in Fishing Lodge in the north side of the Cap Cana Marina. It has been fully remodeled. It's got about 3,500 square feet of space. Spectacular unit. Let's go check it out. And guys, we're going to jump right in the apartment itself so I can show you just how beautifully it has been remodeled. Right, so as soon as we walk in through these doors, we have this stunning foyer space. So it's not like in most apartments when you walk in and you just have the kitchen right away. No, this is completely avoided here. It's been redone in a beautiful way. As soon as you go in, you have this little entry area to the very apartment, which has all been beautifully redone. You can tell that the wallpapers they've done through the entire apartment are absolutely stunning. I'm going to show different ones throughout different areas, but this one I like very much, which is located at the very entrance, right? So as soon as you walk in from here, we essentially have two areas that connect with each other. We're going to start with this one, which is essentially the dining area. You can see that all the furniture is brand new. It is in great shape. It hasn't been utilized, but pretty much at all. And you can see that they've done a beautiful job as well with the lighting fixtures, furniture, wallpaper, absolutely everything throughout the condo, which is not very common for fishing lodge units. You know, when you see fishing lodge online, you will see that original design, how I like to call it, that was done, 18, 19 years ago. But this has been completely redone. Everything here is brand new. It smells new. I wish I could show that through the screen, but it's absolutely tremendous. So right next to the dining area, over here, we also have this beautiful decor that was done right here. I love these lights so much. It adds such a beautiful touch to the condo as well. And from dining, I'm not going to pass to the living room area, which completely connects to the dining. Very spacious as well. Here you will see this huge U-shaped couch right here, where you can sit, relax, of course, and enjoy some quality TV time as well. So this is just the beginning of this condo. As I was saying earlier, it has about 3,500 square feet. That is a tremendous condo. It's got 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and it's about to be listed at $990,000 US. So if you're looking for something spacious for your family, a rental property as well, this is a great fit because it does have that new look, the different look everybody has been looking for nowadays. And guys, from the living area, I wanted to quickly go back to the very entrance because it is that right next to the entrance, we actually have the kitchen of this condo, right? So let's go check that one out. It is very typical in some Dominican homes that the kitchen is not very integrated with the living space. You could undo it and you could make it integrated, but I think they've done a really good job as is, and there's definitely no need to do so, right? So this kitchen has, as many parts of this condo, been completely remodeled from zero. If you've seen some of the other fishing lodge listings online, you've seen that this is definitely not the original kitchen that most of them have. So this has been completely replaced. The countertops, everything is brand new in this condo in general, but in the kitchen in particular also. Right, so we do have here, we have the integrated oven, also brand new stove. We even have the hood, which is located here, which is fully hidden, right? In the original design of fishing lodge, the hood is fully visible. That they've done a really good job at hiding it here. And again, all of the cabinets, everything is fully brand new. Lots of storage space overall, and I like how everything is panelized here, so you really can't tell where the appliances are, or most of them at least. And it's very interesting to see that this is actually a full fridge right here. You can't really tell because it's fully panelized, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. So we can open this, and this is where the freezer is. So this whole section is the freezer. And then if we open this part, you will see that this is a full-size fridge on this part as well, right? So all of that is something you can really notice if you're just, looking from the outside, but it is definitely integrated there. So besides the fridge, another thing I wanted to mention is that here we even have a dishwasher, which is located right here. So you can't tell, but it is right here. A Beautiful dishwasher, very, very important for, I know all of you watching US and Canada, you guys are very much used to the dishwashers. That's not something that is very common in the DR, and in fishing lodge in general, but in the case of this owner, he has definitely integrated also a dishwasher in the kitchen. And guys, as soon as we exit the kitchen, we're back in this entrance area of the apartment. I also wanted to mention that it does have a guest bathroom in the condo, which is located again in the very same area of the entrance to the left. And it's also been redone. In the most part, we do have the wallpaper done as well, which is again beautiful and different in every section of the condo. And guys, before we head to the bedrooms of the condo, I wanted to also quickly mention something extremely important not a lot of people think about, is that the parking of fishing lodge is underground, as you know, but in some cases it doesn't connect directly to the very apartment, right? So that can be a bit of a hassle if you have to park somewhere and then carry your groceries to the condo walking long distances, and if it's raining, it's a whole other story. Well, that's definitely not a problem here, right? So here, as soon as you go out to this side, you actually have an elevator that goes all the way down to the very parking, right? So you guys can just park, go in the elevator, go up, and you're at your condo. And now we're gonna head and see all of the bedrooms of this condo, starting of course with the very master suite of the condo, right? So once we are kind of out of the dining and living room area, we're now entering another hallway that this condo has, which is nice because it's not just the door and then you pretty much enter the bedrooms, but you do have this hallway, which is pretty spacious. So spacious that they've even put a sitting chair in the very hallway, right? So there's a lot of space everywhere in this condo. So let's start with the master suite, which is actually right here. So guys, as soon as you walk in here, you'll also see that they've redone the wallpapers. Again, every bedroom has a different style, which is really nice. And here they've done this beautiful green finish as soon as you walk in. Before we reach the very bed, I wanted to mention that here we have a full ensuite master bathroom, which is again very, very spacious. And this is something you're maybe familiar with if you've seen some of my other fishing lodge videos. It's very typical in master suites that we do have the two sinks. We have a bathtub, a toilet, of course, which is separated with the door. And we also have a shower, right? So this is the typical setup of a fishing lodge or master suite. And guys, coming out of the master bathroom, we're back in this hallway of the very master suite. And to the right-hand side, after the bathroom, we actually have a walk-in closet, which is very, very spacious, beautiful, and very important, as I'm sure you will all agree. And once we pass that area, here is where we have the master suite itself, right? So it's very, very spacious. We do have a sliding door that actually connects to that big balcony we're gonna see in a moment. And from there, basically you just go down the stairs and you're at the very pool of fishing lodge, right? So you just go down the stairs and you can enjoy the pool right away. Continuing down to the second bedroom of this condo, which is actually located right next door to the master bedroom of the condo. So something very unique, on top of a lot of things you already seen of this condo, is that it actually has two master bedrooms, right? So normally in a fishing lodge condo, even in a 3-bedroom, you would normally have one master suite and 2 guest bedrooms. Here we actually have 2 master suites, right? So as soon as we walk in here, we do not have a walk-in closet here, but we do have a lot of closet space on this side, over here, and even on this side over here. All of that is closet space, right? On both sides. And then as we walk in the very bathroom of the condo, you will find that even in the secondary master bedroom, we do have a bathtub and a shower, right? So that's not the most typical scenario, but beautiful, right? Because you can, enjoy and have your guests, of course, enjoy the guest bedroom as if it were a master as well. And moving on to the very bedroom of the condo. Again, we have a very, very spacious bed. We have another king size in the secondary bedroom. And again, every bedroom, remember, that has something very unique about it. So I love the wall finish that they've done here as well. So again, beautiful decor throughout the entire condo. And on top of that, here, we do have a balcony too, right? So all of this is pretty much balcony space that you could utilize. Of course, not as nice as the other one because you don't have a pool right in front of you, but still nice and still some outdoor space that you can enjoy even from the secondary bedroom. And guys, last but not least, we're now going to be checking out the third bedroom of this condo. This is the entrance to the third bedroom right here. Again, we have a lot of closet space here. All of this wall, pretty much from here to the very end, is all closet space. Right, so it's pretty spacious. And then here we have the bathroom, which is also ensuite. Now, unlike the other two bedrooms, we do not have a bathtub, but I mean, there's still pretty much a lot of space here. We do have a shower, again, very spacious, and of course the toilet, which is the typical design and fishing lodge that is separated with these doors right here. And arriving to the very bedroom itself, again, we do have a lot of space, even though it's supposed to be a guest bedroom. It is huge. We have a queen size bed here, and again, a different wall finish. As I mentioned, all of them have something different, something unique, and I really like how they've done and emphasize that in pretty much every bedroom, right? So again, as I was mentioning, everything is brand new. All the furniture is very new. Nothing is like the original furniture you guys are used to seeing. And guys, last but not least, I wanted to show you the beautiful balcony of this apartment. Well, one of the two, but the most important one, the biggest one, that connects directly to the living room of the apartment and also to the master bedroom. So you have access to it from both areas, right? So as soon as you walk out here, we do have a jacuzzi right here, from which you can, of course, enjoy beautiful views of the common areas of fishing lodge, of the common pool, the biggest pool we have here, which is absolutely stunning and always a bit lively. There's always something going on. So it's pretty nice because that is the pool that's actually managed by the hotel here. So you, of course, always have access to it. You even have the bar with food and snacks you can order, right? So there's always services pretty much, 2 seconds away from your balcony. So again, besides the bathtub, the jacuzzi we have right here, we do have some outdoor seating area here as well. Again, brand new. You can tell this is very well taken care of and hasn't been utilized so far, right? Everything is completely brand new. And from here, guys, if we just walk that way, 2 seconds, we're already at the very pool of fishing lodge. So guys, the apartment is right behind me, and these are the stairs that essentially take you to the common area, the pool of fishing lodge, which would be your backyard in this case, which is not the worst backyard to have, right? It's absolutely spectacular. And as I mentioned, you always have a service here, so you can always come down for a drink, and you have everybody, you have people on site who will definitely take care of you in that way. Another thing I also wanted to specify is that, as you guys know, we're located in Fishing Lodge, Cap Cana. So this is the north side of the marina. This is the busiest. This is where we have the most entertainment going on in Cap Cana, which is where we have the most restaurants. We have a casino. We have a new nightclub that opened, barbershop, hair salon, spa. So we have a lot of services, and everything is extremely close to this condo, right? So if you're looking for some place where you don't have to drive out, to get the most basic services, this is the spot to be, right? And if you guys want to learn a bit more about Fishing Lodge and everything we have going on here, make sure to check out my video on Fishing Lodge that I did, which is a tour of the whole area. I think I've done actually 3 videos on Fishing Lodge. As new places pop up, I like to do a new video every couple of months because that's exactly how fast the whole area is developing. Cap Cana as well, not just Fishing Lodge, right? And guys, that was it for today's tour of this beautiful new listing you'll be able to see on my website very soon. I'm still taking professional photos. It should be done in about a week, but just so you guys know, this is definitely hitting the market as soon as next week, well, in a couple of days, hopefully. And to recap again, we're looking at a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,500 square feet of size, and we're looking at $990,000 US, right? Completely remodeled from scratch. Absolutely gorgeous apartment with gorgeous views of the pool and fishing lodge, Cap Cana. If you guys would like to keep seeing these videos or have any suggestions for future ones, make sure to drop a comment below on what you would like me to record next, perhaps a different type of property or even new construction, if that's something you guys are also interested in. As always, thank you guys so much for the support. If you would like to see more of these videos, make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button so you never miss a new one. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys in my future videos as well. Have a wonderful week, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.